It's time for an update video. If you're not familiar with what I'm doing, I'm working on the Ghia 244 project. So this is a 1970 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, and it's a TSX 2007 Acura TSX transplant. So basically I put everything in the car besides airbags and the navigation system. It has ABS, everything. So I'm gonna turn the camera around here and walk you through it a little bit. So I'm an artist, and I wanted to put my art into a car that I wanted to build one day because I was also a technician for many years. So I decided to put an art twist on my car build. So again, this is a 1970 Karmann Ghia. These are the rims I'm going to use. I have a whole set of them that are powder coated, already ready to go on the car as soon as I get done. Right now, I just finished up the engine cover, everything here. So that basically I'm waiting on bolts and or screws for that, washers, stuff like that, to be able to finish that out. And that way I can drill all my holes the size I need to be, and then paint all this stuff back here. I'm going to basically paint all this roll cage and everything in the car to match the fender. So dash has got to come out, stuff like that. So I got to do a lot of paint prep. At this point in time, in the front, the fuel tank is got to be made. Sorry. I already have all the pieces over there for it. It's all stainless, so I had to get fibered up. Everything's good. All I gotta do is assemble it and put it in, do all the welding on it. Have a guy who did the header on the car for me, a custom header. That guy's gonna come and weld everything. The radiator, everything goes back here, condenser, all that's actually done. It's ready to go in. The reason why it's not in is because there's one line that's coming through here, and I have to tighten the nut down through here, and I can only get to it before I assemble the whole thing. And that has to be painted inside here before I put the line back in. So all this can be assembled later on, but literally everything's completely finished back here besides the wiring. So at this point in time, I'm gonna drop the motor out, drop the drivetrain out. I'll be working on the fuel tank, getting everything prepped for paint, getting everything ready for paint. I should have the screws in the next couple of days. I get the drivetrain out and get a lot of little knick-knack stuff done, get the wiring harness out of the way, and then that way I can actually make this panel that goes in here. So I'm gonna probably make that panel next, and then I'll start working on the fuel tank. So once I get the fuel tank in and get it started, get it ready to weld up, I can come back, and by then I'll probably be able to start doing all the paint work. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Once the engine comes back out, I'm gonna get to the point where I can't work on the car or do much on the car, do a lot of the wiring and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna be regasketing the engine because it is a 2007. It had a few oil leaks on it. It had valve stem seals leaking on it, so I'm gonna pull the head off. I'm gonna go ahead and put a head gasket, like literally everything on it, timing chain, all that stuff's gonna be done. Basically refreshing the motor and get it painted, all the stuff done I'm gonna do to it, and have it ready for a final assembly. I also got to do the wiring harness on the engine itself, because it's gonna come out in a different area. It's all rewired differently, so I'm gonna do the wiring harness on that. I'll be able to go in, put the connectors on the wiring harness for the final assembly, and get it ready to fire up. Basically, I'm trying to get this thing ready to run and drive on the street, and that's pretty much where I'm at. So if you want to follow on the progress, I don't do much on YouTube. It's hard for me to keep up with all the platforms, honestly. It's just, if I want to build a car, I can't just keep doing all that. So I do a lot on Facebook. John Ivan Art, John spelled Jon without the H. So follow me there. Follow me across everything at John Ivan Art. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, you name it. It's all the same name. All you got to do is look that up and find it. And if you want to find just information or more posts on the Ghia project, look at hashtag Ghia 244. That's GHIA 244, all one word. Put that in, and there's a nice library of videos and everything built, because I hashtag everything to keep that for everybody to be able to find it if they want to. So make it easy to find, basically. So I hope you're enjoying the project so far. Follow me to keep up with it. I will try and put as much information out there as I can as I go along. And until then, have a good one.